adventure, we were headed back to Cozumel, one of our favorite dive spots for the beginning of the year. I was enamored with these little creatures at our Wyndham Hotel, but there was no time to play, for we had to get up early the next day. We had all of our dive gear ready, and it was time to gear up. We love coming to Cozumel because of all the beautiful reefs, the beautiful fish, the sea turtles, the crabs, the octopus. Sometimes you even see eagle rays. We had a beautiful sunrise this morning, and it was time to get our gear onto the boat. We were diving with a Dive Paradise, which took excellent care of us. They gave us a very thorough dive briefing at the beginning, letting us know exactly where we were going, what we were doing, and how to stay safe. Be sure to catch all the different creatures that we are finding, and at the end, comment on your favorite one below. Now enjoy the beautiful things as we head through all the different reefs. So what was your favorite part of
the night dive?
The night dive? And why was that?
Oh, it would be the octopus for sure.
What kind of octopus did you see, Andre?
I will have no idea. We'll have to defer to Natalie, the nature specialist on this one.
Anyway, we had a great day diving today. We did 3 dives. We did 2 in the morning and then 1 at night. And now we're just having some food before we head off to bed to do it again.
There you go. Good luck.
For our second night in Cozumel, we went to La Choza restaurant. We highly recommend it. The food was pretty good. And of course, the decor was cool. It had this kind of different looking setting at the opening of the restaurant. Couldn't really figure out what that was, but it was cool to see lots of nice lights. Waking up the next day, we realized we would not be diving due to high winds. Yeah, so we didn't go diving today because there is a lot of wind. It's a lot of wind. So we're just hanging out in the city, walking around and waiting for tomorrow so we can go. So for this day, we just kind of walked around Cozumel, and I had forgotten to pack something, so my kind boyfriend, Andre, was asking around where we could find some. So sweet. We ended up deciding that we would just get a ferry and head back to the mainland, Playa de Carmen. So it was time to go back to our hotel, play a little bit more with these coatis, and pack our bags so that we could get on the ferry to cross the water. As you may or may not know, it's basically just a 40-minute ride to get across, and we were at our new Airbnb, the Treehouse. We had a little hard time getting in, but I was pretty excited because, of course, I saw these signs with all kinds of wildlife, and it certainly did not disappoint as we got to our room and the spider monkeys were all around. These spider monkeys had it down. They knew to go from Airbnb to resort and all the way back and forth because they knew the visitors would tend to feed them bananas. But there was not much time to monkey around because it was time to get back to the shore and dive. On this dive, we will be seeing the female bull sharks as well as going to another reef. It was the day before we were leaving. It was time to end our trip. We had our last meal at this quaint little spot for just a few tacos, and then it was time to go home and pack. The treehouse had Sebastian, who was always making us breakfast, the most wonderful breakfast you will ever have. We got to have a little bit more time with the monkeys while we packed. I almost got a wonderful little shower from one of these little monkeys, but it was all in fun and I enjoyed the interactions. We had to get all of our luggage into the cab, which was way too full, so I ended up sitting on Andre's lap to get home and to get to the airport. Join us for our next adventure as we head to so many other places, showing you all the great things about conservation, wildlife, and so much more. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share to get this conservation message out to more people. Until then, take care.